Chosen one, God planted a gift inside you before birth, and you still don't know what it can do. You are not here by accident, and if you scroll away now, you may miss something that was meant to awaken a power inside you that has been waiting your entire life. I placed something within you before you ever took your first breath, and it is not small. It is not ordinary. And it is not meant to stay hidden. This gift has been quietly shaping your journey even through pain, confusion, and delay. You feel different because you are different, and that difference is not a flaw but a sign. Listen closely, because what you are about to understand can shift everything you thought you knew about yourself. Type Amen if you agree. I planted a gift inside you before birth, and that gift is not just a talent or a skill. It is a living purpose that carries power, direction, and transformation. It has been with you in every moment, even when you felt lost or unsure. When doors closed and people misunderstood you, the gift remained waiting for the right moment to rise. What you have been calling confusion was often the tension between who you are and who you were told to be. I did not make a mistake when I created you, and I did not forget to guide you. There are moments in your life that felt like delays, but they were not delays. They were preparation. You were being shaped, stretched, and strengthened so that the gift inside you would not break you when it fully awakens. Many people want the result without the process, but you have been walking through both even when it felt unfair. You were being trained in silence while others were being celebrated loudly. What is coming for you will not be built on noise but on depth, and that depth has been forming for a long time. Before you go any further, I ask you to support this by liking the video, because what you are hearing is not random, and it is reaching you at the right time for a reason. You have often questioned why your path has been different, why you could not fit into spaces where others seemed comfortable. That discomfort was not rejection, it was redirection. I placed something inside you that cannot fully operate in environments that shrink it or silence it. You were never meant to blend in completely, and the moments you tried to do so only made you feel more disconnected. That feeling was a signal, not a failure. There is a reason you have felt pulled towards certain ideas, dreams, or visions that others could not understand. That pull is not imagination. It is alignment with the gift I placed within you. Even when you doubted yourself, something inside you kept whispering that there is more. That whisper is not your fear. It is your truth trying to be heard. And the more you ignore it, the louder it becomes, because it refuses to stay buried. Type 1111 if you believe. You have been measuring yourself based on what you see around you, but what is inside you does not follow ordinary timelines. Some people bloom early, but fade quickly, while others take time to rise, and then remain strong. You are in the second group, even if it feels slow. What I placed inside you is built to last, not to impress for a moment and disappear. That is why your journey feels deeper, heavier, and sometimes more confusing. There were times you felt like giving up, like nothing was working, like you were falling behind. But even in those moments, you did not completely stop. And that is because the gift inside you kept pushing you forward. It may have been quiet, but it was always present. You thought you were surviving, but you were actually being guided. Every small step you took, even when it felt meaningless, was moving you closer to understanding what you carry. The gift inside you is not only for you. It is meant to touch others, to change environments, to shift perspectives, and to bring something into the world that only you can bring. That is why it feels so strong, because it carries responsibility. You are not just living for yourself, even if it feels that way at times. There is a purpose attached to your existence that goes beyond what you can currently see. You have been looking for clarity outside, but the clarity you seek is already within you. It is buried under doubt, fear, and the voices of others, but it is still there. The moment you begin to trust that inner knowing, things will start to make sense, not all at once, but enough to guide your next step, and that is all you need right now. The next step, not the entire path. What you carry is not common, and that is why it has taken time to understand it. If it were simple, you would have already mastered it, and it would not require this level of growth. But what is inside you is layered, deep, and powerful. It will reveal itself piece by piece, not all at once, because that is how it protects you and prepares you at the same time. You are not behind. You are being prepared. You are not lost. You are being guided in ways you cannot fully see yet. And you are not empty. You are filled with something that is still unfolding. The struggles you faced were not meant to break you, but to shape how you will use what is inside you. Without those experiences, you would not be able to carry the weight of your purpose. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There will come a moment very soon when things begin to connect for you. You will start to see patterns, understand past events, and recognize why certain things happened the way they did. That moment will not feel like a sudden miracle from the outside, but like a quiet awakening from within. And when it happens, you will realize that the gift was never missing. It was just waiting for you to see it clearly. There is a reason certain situations no longer satisfy you the way they used to. What once felt normal now feels limiting, and what once felt acceptable now feels incomplete. This is happening because the gift inside you is pushing you toward growth, even if it disrupts your comfort. You were not created to remain in places that cannot hold your expansion. And the more you try to stay where you have outgrown, the more restless you will feel inside. Type 777 if you trust God. You have spent so much time trying to understand yourself through the opinions of others. But those opinions were never designed to define you. They were limited by what others could see, and what is inside you goes far beyond what is visible. The gift I placed within you carries layers that most people cannot recognize at first. That is why you were misunderstood, and that is why you sometimes felt unseen. But being unseen by others does not mean you are unknown to me. There are hidden strengths inside you that have not yet been fully expressed. You have only touched the surface of what you can do, and even that has already carried you through moments that should have broken you. Think about the times you thought you would not make it, yet somehow you did. That strength did not come from nowhere. It came from what I placed inside you, and that same strength is still there, growing quietly, waiting for the moment you fully step into it. You are not meant to compare your journey to anyone else, because your path is not a copy of another life. What I am doing in you is specific, intentional, and deeply personal. When you compare, you distort your vision, and when your vision is distorted, you cannot see clearly what you are meant to do. That is why you have felt pulled away from certain comparisons. It is not because you are less, it is because you are different. The gift inside you is also connected to your sensitivity. You feel things deeply, and at times that has felt like a burden. But that depth is part of your design, not a weakness to be removed. It allows you to understand, to connect, and to perceive things that others miss. Without that depth, your gift would not function the way it is meant to. What you once tried to suppress will become one of your greatest strengths. Type yes to receive blessings. There will be moments where you doubt everything you are hearing right now. You will question whether you are truly capable, whether this is real, and whether you are ready. That doubt is part of the process, but it is not the truth. The truth is that you have already been equipped with what you need. You are not waiting to become ready. You are learning to recognize that you already are. What you carry will begin to reveal itself in ways that feel natural, not forced. You will start to notice patterns in your thoughts, clarity in your decisions, and confidence in areas where you once hesitated. It will not happen all at once, but it will happen consistently. And as it does, your trust in yourself will grow. Not because you are trying harder, but because you are aligning with what is already within you. You have also been protected more than you realize. There were situations that could have taken you down paths that would have buried your gift completely, but you were redirected even when it felt painful. What felt like loss was often protection, and what felt like rejection was often preservation. I have been watching over you even in moments where you felt completely alone. Your environment will begin to shift as you grow. Some people will no longer understand you, and some connections will naturally fade. This is not something to fear. It is part of your alignment. You cannot fully step into what you carry while holding on to everything that no longer matches who you are becoming. Letting go is not always easy, but it creates space for what truly belongs in your life. You are also going to notice a stronger sense of direction forming within you. It may not be loud, but it will be steady. You will feel guided towards certain actions, certain decisions, and certain paths. Trust that guidance even when it does not make complete sense at first. The gift inside you is not only about what you can do, it is also about how you are led. There is something important you need to understand about timing. What is meant for you will not come too early or too late. It will come when you are ready to carry it without losing yourself. That is why some things have taken longer than you expected. It was not denial, it was preparation. And now you are closer than you have ever been to stepping into what has been waiting for you. You are not the same person you were before, even if it does not feel dramatic. Change has been happening quietly within you. Your mindset has shifted, your awareness has deepened, and your resilience has grown. These are not small changes. They are the foundation for what is coming next. And once you begin to fully step into your gift, everything will start to make sense in a way it never has before. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You may feel moments of peace, followed by moments of uncertainty, but both are part of the same process. You are not losing control, you are gaining awareness. And that awareness will guide you into places you once thought were beyond your reach. There are parts of you that you have kept quiet because you were unsure how they would be received. You held back your thoughts, your ideas, and even your natural way of expressing yourself. But the time is coming when you will no longer feel comfortable hiding those parts. The gift inside you requires expression, and silence can only hold it for so long. When it begins to rise, you will feel a strong need to be honest. Even if it feels unfamiliar at first, type 222 to claim miracles. You have also been learning through observation more than you realize. You have watched people, situations, and patterns, and without knowing it, you have been gathering understanding. That understanding is part of your gift because it allows you to see beneath the surface. While others react quickly, you have been learning to perceive deeply. This ability will become one of the ways your gift expresses itself in the world. There is something important about the way you process life. You do not just move from one moment to the next without reflection. You feel, you think, and you carry experiences with you in a way that shapes your growth. At times, this has felt heavy, as if you carry more than you should, but that depth is what allows your gift to mature. Without it, you would not be able to hold the level of purpose that is attached to your life. You are also entering a season where your inner voice will become stronger than external noise. You will begin to trust your own sense of direction more than the opinions around you. This does not mean you will reject all advice, but you will learn to filter it with wisdom. Not everything spoken to you is meant for you, and your discernment will help you recognize what aligns with your path. This is part of stepping into the gift that was placed inside you. There will be moments when you feel like you are stepping into unfamiliar territory. Things will begin to change not only within you, but around you as well. New opportunities may appear, and old patterns may begin to fade. This shift may feel sudden, but clears throat. It is the result of everything that has been building inside you. You are not being thrown into something unprepared. You are being led into what you are ready for. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. The gift inside you is also connected to how you impact others. Even when you were unaware of it, your presence has already been influencing people in ways you could not see. The way you think, the way you respond, and even the way you endure has been observed by others. What you carry is not just for your own life. It extends beyond you. And as you begin to understand it more, that impact will become clearer. You have felt a desire to do more, to be more, and to live in a way that feels meaningful. That desire is not random. It is connected to the purpose within you. You were not created to live without direction, and the restlessness you sometimes feel is a sign that you are meant for something greater. It is not about chasing something far away. It is about uncovering what has been within you all along. There is also a strength in you that has not yet been fully tested. You have faced challenges, but what is coming will require a new level of confidence in yourself. This is not meant to scare you. It is meant to prepare you. The gift inside you will not only guide you, it will support you through what lies ahead. You will not be alone in this, even when it feels like you are walking a path others cannot see. You will begin to notice that your decisions carry more clarity. Where you once hesitated, you will start to move with more certainty. This does not mean you will never feel doubt, but doubt will no longer control your actions. You will learn to move forward even when you do not have all the answers. That is part of trusting what has been placed inside you. There is also a shift happening in how you see yourself. You are slowly moving away from the version of yourself that was shaped by fear and limitation. In its place, a new understanding is forming, one that reflects who you truly are. This shift will not happen overnight, but it will continue steadily. And as it does, you will begin to carry yourself differently with a quiet confidence that does not need approval. The gift inside you is not something that needs to be forced into existence. It is already there, and it will reveal itself as you continue to grow. Your role is not to create it, but to align with it. The more you do that, the more natural everything will feel. What once felt confusing will begin to feel clear, and what once felt distant will begin to feel close. There is a moment approaching where you will recognize just how far you have come. You will look back and see that even in your lowest points, something was still guiding you forward. That realization will bring a sense of peace because you will understand that you were never abandoned. You were always being led even when you could not see the direction. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. This is why you feel a quiet tension within, like something is pushing you forward even when part of you wants to stay where it feels safe. That tension is not meant to harm you. It is meant to awaken you. There are things you once tolerated that you will no longer accept. This is not because you have become difficult, but because you have become aware. Awareness changes everything, and once you see clearly, you cannot pretend not to see. The gift inside you sharpens your vision, and with that clarity comes a natural shift in your standards. You are not rejecting life, you are refining it. Type 2222 to receive miracles. You have also begun to notice that your energy matters more than ever before. Where you place your attention, who you spend your time with, and what you allow into your thoughts, all have a deeper impact now. This is because the gift inside you responds to your environment. When you surround yourself with what aligns, it grows stronger. When you surround yourself with what drains you, it feels restricted. This awareness will help you make choices that support your growth rather than slow it down. There is something powerful about the way you are starting to see your past. What once felt like a series of disconnected struggles is beginning to form a pattern. You are starting to understand that those experiences were not random. They were shaping you. Each challenge taught you something that is now becoming useful. What once felt like pain is now becoming wisdom, and that wisdom is part of your gift. You are also learning that not everything requires your reaction. There were times you felt the need to respond to every situation to prove yourself or to defend your place. But now you are beginning to understand the power of stillness. Not every moment requires your energy, and not every situation deserves your attention. This shift is not weakness, it is strength guided by understanding. Type yes to receive miracles. The gift inside you carries a sense of calm authority that does not need to be loud to be effective. You will find yourself speaking less but meaning more. Your presence will begin to carry weight even in silence. This is not something you need to force. It will happen naturally as you continue to align with who you are. Others may not understand it immediately, but they will feel it. There is also a deeper level of trust forming within you. You are starting to rely less on external validation and more on your inner knowing. This does not mean you will never seek guidance, but you will no longer depend on it to define your direction. The gift inside you is guiding you from within, and that guidance is becoming clearer with time. Trusting it will open doors that hesitation would keep closed. You may have noticed that certain fears are beginning to lose their hold on you. Things that once felt overwhelming are now manageable, and situations that once caused anxiety now feel different. This is not because life has become easier, but because you have become stronger. The gift inside you is building resilience, and that resilience is changing how you experience everything around you. There will also be moments when you feel a strong pull to take action. These moments may come suddenly, but they will feel right. Do not ignore them because they are part of your alignment. The gift inside you is not only about understanding, it is also about movement. When you act in alignment with it, things begin to flow in ways that feel natural and purposeful. You are also stepping into a space where your influence becomes more visible. People will begin to notice the way you think, the way you speak, and the way you carry yourself. This may feel unfamiliar at first, especially if you are used to staying in the background, but this visibility is part of your growth. You are not meant to stay hidden forever. There is a quiet confidence growing within you that does not need to be announced. It is not based on comparison or competition, but on understanding. You are beginning to see yourself more clearly, and that clarity is shaping how you move through life. You are no longer trying to be someone else. You are becoming more of who you truly are. The gift inside you is also teaching you patience. Not everything will happen instantly, and not every answer will come right away, but you are learning to trust the process rather than rush it. This patience is not passive, it is active trust. It allows you to move forward without forcing outcomes, knowing that what is meant for you will unfold at the right time. You are also beginning to understand that your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. There is no template for what you are becoming, and that is why it has felt uncertain at times. But that uniqueness is your strength. It allows your gift to express itself in a way that cannot be copied or replaced. What you carry is original, and it will reveal itself in its own way. As you continue, you will start to see that the pieces of your life are coming together. What once felt scattered will begin to feel connected. You will understand why certain things happened, why certain paths did not work, and why certain doors remained closed. This understanding will bring peace because you will see that everything has been guiding you toward this moment. There are parts of your life that no longer feel aligned, and this feeling is growing stronger with time. You may try to ignore it, but it keeps returning, reminding you that something needs to shift. This is not discomfort without purpose. It is guidance. The gift inside you recognizes when something does not match your path, and it creates that feeling so you can adjust. Trust that feeling, because it is leading you toward what truly belongs in your life. Type 1010 to receive blessings. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. but this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. You are also beginning to notice that your patience is changing. You are less willing to wait for things that do not bring growth, and more willing to invest in what truly matters. This shift is not impatience, it is clarity. You are learning to value your time and energy in a deeper way. The gift inside you is teaching you that what you focus on will shape your future, and you are starting to choose more carefully. There is a quiet strength developing in the way you handle situations. Where you once reacted quickly, you now pause and understand. Where you once felt overwhelmed, you now find a way to remain steady. This does not mean you no longer feel emotions. It means you are learning to move through them with awareness. That awareness is one of the ways your gift expresses itself, guiding you without forcing you. You may also feel a stronger desire to be authentic in everything you do. Pretending, hiding, or adjusting yourself to fit others is becoming more difficult. This is because the gift inside you requires honesty to function fully. It cannot operate in spaces where you are not being true to yourself. This is why authenticity is becoming more important to you, even if it feels challenging at times. Type 777 if you trust God. The connections in your life are also being refined. Some people will come closer, understanding you in ways others could not. At the same time, some connections will naturally distance themselves. This is not something to resist. It is part of your alignment. The gift inside you attracts what matches it and releases what does not. This process may feel emotional, but it is necessary for your growth. You are also becoming more aware of your purpose, even if you cannot fully define it yet. There is a sense that you are meant to do something meaningful, something that goes beyond ordinary routines. That sense is not imagination, it is truth waiting to be understood. The more you listen to it, the clearer it will become. You do not need to force it. You only need to stay open to it. There will be moments where you feel tested, where situations challenge your patience, your confidence, and your trust. These moments are not meant to push you back. They are meant to strengthen you. The gift inside you grows through these experiences, becoming more stable and more powerful. Each test you pass adds to your understanding and prepares you for what lies ahead. You are also learning the importance of balance. The gift inside you is powerful, but it requires stability to function properly. This means taking care of yourself, your mind, and your environment. When you are balanced, your clarity increases. When your clarity increases, your decisions improve. And when your decisions improve, your path becomes smoother. There is also a deeper sense of peace that will begin to grow within you. It may not be constant at first, but you will notice it in moments where you feel grounded and certain. That peace is a sign that you are aligning with your true self. It is not dependent on external circumstances. It comes from within, and the more you trust the gift inside you, the stronger that peace will become. You are not meant to rush into everything at once. The unfolding of your gift is a process, and each step has its own purpose. Trying to skip steps will only create confusion, but moving steadily will create clarity. Trust the pace of your journey because it is designed specifically for you. What is meant for you will not be missed, and what is not meant for you will not remain. You are also stepping into a phase where your confidence will become more visible. It will not come from proving yourself to others, but from understanding yourself. This confidence will show in the way you speak, the way you act, and the way you carry yourself. It will feel natural, not forced, because it is rooted in truth, and that truth is something no one can take from you. The gift inside you is also teaching you to release control over things you cannot change. You are learning to focus on what you can influence and to let go of what is beyond your reach. This shift brings freedom because it removes unnecessary stress. You do not need to carry everything, only what belongs to you. And as you release what does not belong, your path becomes clearer. There is a moment approaching where everything you have been learning will begin to come together. It will not feel overwhelming, it will feel right. You will see how your experiences, your growth, and your understanding have all been preparing you for this point. And when that moment arrives, you will step forward not with fear, but with readiness. You are also becoming more aware of what truly matters. Things that once seemed important are losing their hold on you, and things that once felt distant are becoming more meaningful. This shift is not random, it is part of your growth. The gift inside you is helping you prioritize what aligns with your purpose. And as your priorities change, your actions will begin to reflect that alignment more clearly. There is also a growing sense of responsibility within you. You may feel that your actions carry more weight now, that your choices have a deeper impact. This is because you are beginning to understand the value of what you carry. The gift inside you is not just for your benefit. It is meant to influence and uplift others as well. And with that comes a natural sense of awareness about how you move through the world. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. You are also learning to trust your instincts in a way you never have before. Where you once second-guessed yourself, you now feel a quiet certainty. This certainty does not come from knowing everything. It comes from trusting what you feel inside. The gift within you communicates through that inner knowing, guiding you step by step. And the more you listen, the clearer that guidance becomes. Type amen if you believe. There will still be moments of challenge, moments where things do not go as planned, but even in those moments, you will begin to notice a difference in how you respond. You will not feel as shaken, as lost, or as uncertain as before. This is because your foundation is changing. The gift inside you is creating stability, even when external circumstances shift. You are also stepping into a phase where your voice will become more important. Not just the words you speak, but the truth behind them. You will feel a need to express yourself more clearly, to share your thoughts without fear. This is part of your growth, and it is connected to your purpose.